Come on in, come on in. Yes, it's another terrific hieroglyphic, and I'm in the building making it happen in Akron. Hey, listen, man, we want to thank you guys, man, for tuning in to our YouTube show. It's called The Usual Suspects. We do this thing every week. It's where we talk about all the current events and stuff like that. As you know, I am your pilot right here today on this particular version. And we're going to talk about some current events right now. One of the biggest things that we're going to talk about, one of the biggest current events right now, is the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. Now, I've been looking at a bunch of reviews. I've been seeing a bunch of positive things, a bunch of great things, but I also been noticing a bunch of comments that ain't too favorable to the film, to the effort, to the saga, okay? So I'm gonna talk about a couple of things off top before I go into my no pun intended, Submariner, my sub review, okay? Number one, I got to go here. Now, this here is a conscious review from a conscious brother. Some say a woke brother. So you're about to get the pro-black conscious review of the movie. Now, when I say pro-black, that means not black only. That means black first. So I put my people first. Okay, I'm black, I'm African, okay, by way of the slave trade here in the wilderness of North America. So you're about to get this type of thing, right? And so I'm about to go there. First off, I got an issue with some of these people who's getting on the YouTube, getting on the social media, making their comments and not knowing why their comments are being muted or taken down or scrapped, or you're violating policies and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you why first off. Okay, you're getting on the social media and you talking greasy about somebody else's what? Business. That's right. You're getting all these views and stuff, bashing the film within the first week. You think Disney ain't got enough money to pull your shit down? Okay, I'm pretty sure they do, okay? Or the people that's marketing the film got enough pull to pull your comments down, or to pull somebody who's making some big noise about it. Now, that's just a theory and a thought. But don't sit up there and just disrespect someone's work, art, craft, and think it's okay to do that and get away with it freely. Yes, as they've been saying lately, we do have freedom of choice, but with those choices comes responsibility. Ramifications and repercussions are going to happen. So I'm just keeping it a buck. That's what I've been seeing. Also, I've been noticing, this is a comic book film. It's featuring comic book people, characters, okay? Most of the people that's in the movie, or I'm gonna just keep it a buck, most of the people that's watching this movie the people I run into, have no comic book background. They really don't know what's going on, okay? They have no idea. I heard one guy say, I don't even have no idea why they even put Riri Williams in the movie. Okay, had no clue why she was in the movie. Well, I can give you a couple of reasons why she's in the movie, okay? Number one, she's black. Number one, she's a black character in Marvel. And that's number one. Number two, and number three is she's already in Marvel, in the pages of the dang canon. She's canon to Marvel. So it's easy to put her in, okay? And I'm gonna tell you something else. Where is what's my man's name? Where is Iron Man? Where is he? How are we going to keep Iron Man alive going into this new phase 5 or whatever the hell? We're going to introduce another version of the Iron Man, Ironheart, okay? They didn't just make her up for the movie and throw her in there. She's already canon to the Marvel universe, to the book universe, right? Then we want to talk about Prince and Namor, okay? I thought this was so dope how they used our guy. Okay, they took somebody from, he's considered in Marvel the first mutant. So yes, he's considered outside of Marvel as an Aquaman knockoff, but he can't be a knockoff. He was before Aquaman. The same story, he's the Prince of Atlantis. Of course, they changed it a little bit due to the fact that Aquaman hit the screen first a few years back, so they made it a little more interesting. I thought it was dope with that Mayan twist, okay? That, all that. I thought it was dope. Okay, now I'm just gonna go into some stuff, man, and just to get you guys out of here real quick, man. And please tell me you saw the film, and if you didn't see the film, this is where you might want to push pause, because I'm just gonna go in there. I don't know if it's spoiler alert or not, but did you know that when we talk about Riri Williams, okay, we talk about the Ironheart, we talk about her, who she is to the Marvel Cinematic Universe now, or the Marvel Universe. This girl is literally the answer, like I said before, to Iron Man. What is she going to bring? She's going to have her own, get this, her own season or series on Disney Plus. That's why they're going to bring her straight to Disney Plus, and you're going to see a whole thing about her, so you can get into where she's from, how she gets down, so you can pay her a little more close attention. And I'm pretty sure they're going to get some of that, hopefully, some of that material from the source material, which is canon, right? That's what they're doing with Riri Williams, okay? At the end of the day, you got to have some type of Iron Man figure in there, and you know good and well, they can bring some type of knockoff human male being as Iron Man through this multiverse that they're doing right now. So, needless to say, we already got one there too. We're gonna go with what they saying about Trevor Noah. Y'all know he is the nighttime host. A lot of people didn't know he was in the movie, but guess what? Just like Iron Man, he had a butler in his head, a know-it-all in his head. His computer was talking in his head. This time around, Riri Williams' voice in her head or in her suit was Trevor Noah. A lot of people didn't know that. I'm giving you these black facts here today, y'all. I'm giving it to you, right? So let's go with it, man. So we see everybody else talking about how female-driven this movie is. A lot of these quote-unquote woke people are upset that these sisters are stepping into the limelight and doing dynamic stuff. Well, keep in mind, she's a superhero. Okay? She's a superhero. And I'm going to always go back to some of the things that I heard, some of the things that I heard that they had knocking on the movie. Number one, someone said that she's 100 pounds, knocking everybody out, doing all this super stuff, and she's a female, right? Well, keep in mind, if you must have seen the movie, she inhaled something to give her superpowers, okay? She inhaled something to give her superpowers. So she could have been 1 pound doing all that, because at the end of the day, this is comic book, okay? Don't put too much realism on there. She's a comic book character with superpowers. Hopefully, I ain't gonna go there yet. But that's who she is. She's fighting with the strife in the movie Shuri. Her character is fighting with the reality of religious beliefs, customs based on the afterlife and the ancestors. She ain't buying it. She ain't really into it because she don't see no proof. Why? She's considered one of the most scientific brains, one of the smartest in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, one of the smartest, okay? So she don't buy all that. If she can't see it and touch it, all that hoping and praying is something that she's not really with. Well, guess what? During the movie, she ends up becoming a believer because she sees the ancestral realm in 3D and in the way that she didn't think she was going to see it, okay? But she sees it in the next level, and guess who she saw? I'm conscious enough to know some of you ain't seen it, so I ain't gonna say that, but she saw somebody in the after realm, and and it is what it is. Unfortunately, she lost her mom. That's right, Ramonda, the Angela Bassett character, held it down. Now, again, they talk about the female and stuff. She was straight gangster in this movie. When I say gangster, she was holding it down. She should get an Oscar when she was like, "Have I not given enough?" Oh my God, I felt that, man. She was like, "Have I given enough? I got no family here. You want me to keep giving and giving? I can't give no damn more. Okay, I gave my whole damn family to this shit," is what she's saying. Okay? I thought it was dope, though. I thought it was dope. And unfortunately, she gave the ultimate gift and price, and paid the ultimate price when she lost her life. Okay? Hence, have I not given enough? Man, this movie was off the hook, man. I'm just gonna go down. I'm going down, right? M'Baku. He said, the actor who plays M'Baku said he was in there to make the situation light due to the fact that the real life COVID that they was doing, they had to endure, and the passing of our great brother Chadwick Boseman, and he had to be the light, the lightheartedness in the movie. And a lot of people say he stole the movie. He was funny as hell. Wonder what's going to happen with that brother at the end of the movie, how they set that thing up. The new king of Wakanda is going to be that guy. Some people saying that he may even be the Black Panther, but we know Shuri still got the suit. She's just out of town right now, so she still could be doing some stuff out of town, just like Nakia who is Lupita's character in the movie. She wanted Chadwick to do some Black Panther stuff outside of Wakanda, right? Remember that in the first movie? Well, guess what? At the end of the movie, we know for a fact the Black Panther, who's now Shuri, is outside of Wakanda with the person that was trying to convince Chadwick to do some stuff outside of the city, okay? And then also, we got Okoye. The thing that touched me about her, now this is the girl with the long, bald head, she's part of the Dollar Morje. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. You know who the hell I'm talking about. She got the long staff, okay? The long stick. Listen, man. If you pay attention, when she was hurting for the queen, who is Ramonda, who is actually Angela Bassett, she was referring to her as mother, Queen Mother. Some say she was referring to her as mother as if she was her mother figure direct. Man, she trusted her with her daughter, and she failed. She failed miserably, got kicked out of the style. Eventually, Shuri brings her back to handle her business with her new look, her new style. Hell, you can see it right now on the screen. But what I want you to know, she as well is going to have her own her own Disney Plus series with her and the other girl, the other bald-headed girl with the little short knives. I didn't even take her name down. But yeah, they're going to be doing a spin-off to what's happening here with that. It's going to be dope, man. So, the whole Namor thing, the Prince Namor thing, was so hard to me. A lot of people didn't get it. He thought, because you guys are African and Black people across the diaspora has been getting dealt a strong, messed up hand like his people was in the movie. He thought that they can have an allegiance to protect their home, because you can remember his home was getting molested. They were trying to rape his home, trying to get in there, but they couldn't. So Namor and his team had to make knowledge be born, had to come up out of the waters and stop the bull stuff, stop the foolishness. So he said, yo, let me go to these people in Wakanda and see if they can help, because we have something in common. Not only are we people of color, but we are definitely ones with the right stuff. I'm talking about the vibranium, okay? So look, they didn't want to team up. The Wakandians did not want to team up. Namor wasn't having it. He says, listen, I'm about unity right now. If you guys don't want to play with me, it's cool. Period. So what he do? He ends up kidnapping Shuri before she's the Black Panther. Ends up kidnapping Shuri, and I'm trying to keep some things out so you guys can watch the movie. And he tells his Angela Bassett's character, who is Shuri's mother, word is born. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot get your damn daughters back until we come to some sort of agreement. And if anybody come into my damn city, I'm coming back for your ass, okay? That's what he said. He said, I'm coming back for your ass, okay? And he came back. He came back because guess what? Nakia, as he was talking, laying the knowledge down to her mommy, okay? Nakia snuck in under the ground, under the water, if you will, and pulled her out, liberated her, freed her, brought her back home to her people of Wakanda. And when I tell you somebody was upset, Prince Namor was pissed, highly pissed. Now, I didn't see him as a damn villain. I seen him as a part of the oppressed. He's like an anti-villain. He don't play. So he came back, bruh, to Wakanda and flooded this man. And it's one scene where Ramonda, who is Angela Bassett, is looking at him through some glass as he's wreaking havoc over the goddamn city, or him and his warriors and all his aquatic warriors, okay? Man, listen. I thought he was leaving because she thought she was protected behind his big glass. So he did leave for a second. Came back with some powerful water balls, okay? That pierced his window, killed this damn lady. I said, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I said, oh damn, they done killed the damn queen mother. I said, this can't be, she can't be dead. Oh, they killed her. They didn't tell us that. They didn't tell them, nobody dropped that secret, okay? So of course, I'm skipping some stuff, but of course, there was a huge battle between Prince Namor and the Black Panther. They was pretty much tied neck and neck, man. It was dope to see her finally step into her blackness in her Black Panther style, creeping off the damn huge ass boat, doing her thing. It was hardcore, she was dope. And at the end, she had Prince Namor on his back, ready to do him in. But then she heard something from the ancestral realm. Her mom, I'm gonna say it again, she heard something from the ancestral realm. Her mom say, show him who you really are. I thought she was gonna, finish the deal, but she's still mommy's girl and let him up on some truth stuff, on some truths we gonna call the truth, right? So, the movie was dope, man. I can keep going on and break it down, but I will say this. I will say this, though. Prince Namor, at the end of the movie, he was talking to one of his children. The man is over 500 years old, whatever the hell. Over, what is it, 500 years by the time, y'all, that we saw him in the cinematic universe? It's supposed to be 500 years. He calling everybody his child, okay? Now, one of his children, I don't know if it's his wife, his girl, her name was Namora. She didn't like that how somebody ended up in that in that battle or whatever the hell was happening when Nakia was liberating Shuri up out of his city. Somebody ended up catching the bad one of his children. So at the end, Namora was upset about that. She was like, oh, what the hell? We ain't gonna just let this happen. He said, hey, they're gonna need us one day. Yep, they're gonna need us one day. Because they're gonna come from this vibranium. If they came for us, they may find her city, and then she gonna call to us, setting forth some new stuff in the future for the two to connect again. And then I gotta talk about it. I gotta go there. The end of the movie was off the damn meat rack. We wanna know what the hell we all was thinking. What the hell are they gonna do with replacing the great, the prolific, one of the best actors of our time, Chadwick Boseman. How the hell are we gonna do it with Mr. Boseman? How are we gonna recast the unrecastable? How are we gonna keep it in the canon? What are we gonna do? Keep in mind, sidebar. For those that don't know, Shuri is canon. She was supposed to become the Panther anyway. I just want to put that out there. So what did they do? They end up obviously in the storyline at the end of the movie. Shuri goes out of Wakanda, links up with Nakia, okay? And Lord and behold, she thought she lost her mom. Her mom gone. She did lose her mom. Lost everything. She's the only one on the bloodline left. And Lord and behold, here come little itty bitty nephew. That's right. T'Challa impregnated, okay? Nakia. That's why she wasn't there. She said she was hurting. Why? She was nursing, okay? And little itty bitty nephew shows up on the scene speaking the very articulate language, okay? I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy was a damn news broadcaster. He was talking so proper. But at any rate, he says, yo, my name ain't what my real name is. That's my Haitian name. My real name is Prince T'Challa. I said, oh Lord, look at this. He ain't say king, because he's not a king, he's a prince. And Nakia was like, hey, so you basically got family still. Me and your brother decided, and your mom knew, to keep this young man, this little boy, the prince, ultimately going to be the king, to keep him out of the limelight, keep him off the pressures of being king and all the pressures they have to do. with being a king of Wakanda. We're going to keep him secret over here. So Shuri feels a sense of love, happiness. You can see it all in her face. And guess what this means to this franchise, to this movie, and Marvel as a whole? They can fast forward this thing on some timeline, on some anything, or they can just let it grow. Okay, let it grow, because he's going to ultimately leave the prince and become King T'Challa. We will have an original T'Challa that we can see growing up. At any rate, this movie was off the hook. It's a must-see. It's a lot of things that's going to connect to Phase 5 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You got to check it out. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna go see it again. I want you to go see it again. I want you to go see it if you haven't seen it. I gotta take this phone call. Business is popping. Don't forget to like, share, tell a friend. We do this thing every week, sometimes on the weekend. And also, if you're trying to promote you and your style, if you're in this Akron area, give us a call at area code 330-937-2632. The number again is 330-937-2632. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. Peace.